Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and just like I promised, some new content for you, but I thought we would start off with TV makeup. Of course, you know, when you're on TV, you're under a lot of HD lights and you're constantly touching up. So basically, I wanted to show you a couple of new products that honestly aren't going to break the bank, that I think that have worked really, really well for me, especially within this last week. I was filling in on Cairo and I was trying out a couple of new drugstore brands, since a lot of the high-end makeup I use Kat Von D pretty regularly. That's one of my favorite go-tos, but I wanted to show you a new drugstore brand that I'm absolutely in love with, and this comes from one of my YouTube subscriptions that I follow. Her name is Casey Holmes. She's just recently done a collaboration with Smashbox on her highlighting palette, which is gorgeous if you haven't seen that yet. She's got this pearl palette from Smashbox that seriously is the queen of all highlighters, you know, and usually my go-to on a highlight is my Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop with Becca Cosmetics, but I've recently fallen in love with Smashbox Casey Holmes palette in pearl. But first, let's talk about a couple of things. Primers. For one, new drugstore brand. It's called Model's Own. This is a face base. Basically, it's a primer that smooths, corrects, and primes. And let me tell you, I have some pretty large pores. This smooths out all of my pores and it makes them pretty minimal. So I really, really, really enjoy. Again, this is Model's Own. This is called Face Base. I think this runs around 14 bucks. You can get it at Ulta. That seems to be like one of my favorite drugstore brands right now is Model's Own. And I also went with their foundation as well, and my shade is, it's called Bisque. Basically, you want full coverage, you got it in this little tube. You get 1 fluid ounce of foundation. Fantastic foundation, super full coverage, and it just blends out nicely, which is really, really cool. The other thing that I really, really enjoy from Model's Own, again, I actually recently fell in love with liquid eyeliner, and from Model's Own, they've got this liquid eyeliner. It looks very similar to e.l.f.'s liquid eyeliner. This one has got a felt tip, which I really, really enjoy. I wish it was more of a pen instead of something like this, but again, this is relatively cheap. Again, another drugstore brand called Model's Own, which I really, really enjoy. And speaking of, and I'm gonna stay on Model's Own, so for 14 bucks, they have this beautiful palette, and I saw Casey Holmes do a similar look with this. So she was trying out Model's Own as well. I figured, why not? Give it a shot. Let's see how I like it. I am wearing it today. I love it. It blends out nicely. The colors are gorgeous. This one, you can see that I've kind of dipped into some of them. Sparkly shades, matte shades. This one is the Vintage Rose palette. It's a little sideways, but it's called the Vintage Rose palette, which I really, really enjoy. It's very, very similar to Tarte's Bloom. Tarte, I can't even remember the name of it, but Tarte has a similar palette to that. Tarte's palette was like $42. This one, $14. You don't get as many shades as you do in the Tarte palette, but you do get something very similar to that. The colors on this are super pigmented, very, very gorgeous on the eyes, and I am wearing it today. A little sparkle, a little bit of the matte going on as well. And no, these are not my lashes. Since I got lash extensions, I'm still, like, I had them removed shortly after I got out of TV, and now I'm just kind of waiting for my lashes to grow, and so I'm using a lot of falsies. I'm in love with red cherry lashes. Now, you can get these on MadameMadeline.com. They have an assortment of lashes that you can check out. I find myself gravitating more towards red cherry just because I like the way they fit on my eye. They're super comfortable. They're not I don't know, they're not really big, but they definitely give you that va-voom factor when you don't have any lashes like me. So that again is what I'm wearing, and this one is the Demi Wispies, which I really enjoy. So those are about $2.99 a box for these. These ones are the human hair ones. They do have some other ones there. Red Cherry has an assortment of lashes, which I find myself going to quite frequently because I really, really enjoy how they feel. They're very, very light. And they do give you that black band, which means just a little bit of liquid eyeliner over the top to hide that band. But I do really enjoy them until my lashes grow out. So there's a quick little beauty review on a drugstore brand that I've recently fallen in love with. I really enjoy Model Zone. I think that what they've done is, you know, really up there, especially when it goes against some of the high-end brands. So you're not spending like $32 on a foundation, where I think the one I paid for was like $7.99. This one here, full coverage, really beautiful. You're gonna see it in, I'm gonna post a picture here that you're gonna see where I'm wearing it, and it is super affordable. So if you're looking for some more drugstore brands, or you have a suggestion for me, I would love to try that out. So leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.